Our top story this morning, President Park Geun-hye has rolled out her plans to begin the process of revising the Constitution to allow presidents to serve more than one term. Questions are now rising regarding the possible direction the revision could take. On top of that, with a presidential election and parliamentary by-elections set for next year, will there be enough time to make the historic changes? With some expert analysis, Shin Se-min reports.
Accepting the people's and the parliament's request, President Park Geun-hye vowed to revise the constitution within her term. If the revision goes as planned, it'll be the first time since 1987 that a constitutional amendment takes place. What should be then the right decision for the revision? Pundits say the main focus should be on the people.
The revision of the Constitution should put the people first, enhancing the spirit of democracy through bettering the fundamental rights of the people, while also improving the government structure.
Reshaping the way the country is governed is also another point. The current single 5-year presidential term could be revamped to a 4-year term open to re-election. The debate will also focus on changing the system overall by either adopting a semi-presidential structure, a mixture of the presidential and a parliamentary cabinet system under which more power is given to the prime minister, or just a purely parliamentary cabinet system like the one Japan has. But the most pressing issue, besides the content of the amendment, will be finishing the revision on time, especially with the presidential election coming up next year. The current constitution states that all necessary procedures for an amendment should take about 110 days. So, in accordance to the president's pledge, a bill for amendment should be submitted by early January next year, so a national referendum can take place sometime in April, right in time for parliamentary by-elections. Once the bill reaches Parliament, it'll be put on public notice for at least 20 days, and then put for full floor vote within the next 60 days, requiring at least 2/3 of parliamentary approval for an endorsement. However, some experts say a constitutional amendment is not a matter that can be finished within a deadline.
Any given deadline for an amendment will never be enough. It's work that requires both rival parties and the people to meet halfway.
While some raised the timing of the constitutional amendment could be intentional, as the presidential office has been mired with corruption allegations involving the president's closest allies, the general consensus seems to be in favor of the move, as many consider it was about time the country's constitution reflected the changing times. Shin Se-min, Arirang News.